Come along with me on a tour through Ocean Pines. So this is the biggest community in Berlin, right outside of Ocean City, Maryland. And I'm going to go through all the ins and outs, the whole layout of the community. 12 to 13,000 residents there, and it's a mix between full-time and part-time. Ton of amenities. Just about a few miles from Ocean City to over into the beach. I'll also just kind of give my personal opinion of the feel and what I like and what maybe some things that I don't like. It's a great community. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one. And if you're coming back, I appreciate you being here, checking it out. And of course, if this is the first time that we've met, my name is Rich. I'm your local Maryland, Delaware realtor. So if you need to reach out for any reason, my contact information is going to be down below in the description. Make sure that you subscribe. That always motivates me to make more videos just like this, and hopefully it helps you out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take this tour and show you around. So let's check out a map overview of Ocean Pines so we can get an idea of the layout. You can see right here, just a little west of Ocean City. You see West Ocean City's down this way. But you can see how large Ocean Pines is, pretty much in this grayed out area here. You have Route 90 that runs right through it into Ocean City, takes you into 60th Street. Of course, you have Route 50 down here. And I'll show you in the video, I'll be driving in off of Route 50 on the racetrack road. So going by the Ocean Downs Casino here and into the Pines. And this is where most of your retail and restaurants and businesses are when you're coming through. Got the Food Line parking lot over here with like Plaza Tapatia, some different restaurants, businesses on your left. Of course, over here in the South Gate, you got a strip of some great restaurants here, like the South Gate Grill, Southside Deli, which is one of my favorites, the Ocean Pines Public House. Main thing here is Ocean Pines. You'll see there's mainly two entrances. You got South Gate, which is right here. Then you got the North Gate. But you can kind of see here that Ocean Pines offers, a lot of waterfront options, a lot of canal front homes here and over on this side, which I'm going to show you some examples of that. But you can get some really great views of Ocean City over here, the skyline. Let's connect into the video here. You're going to see me driving up right from the south here in the racetrack road. All right, we're coming in on Racetrack Road. The casino's off to our right. Some quick stats real quick. $374,000 is the medium home price. You got 8,000 plus homes, 13,000 plus, residents. There are a bunch of mix of different types of houses, condos, townhomes, single family. There's waterfront properties and 55 plus neighborhoods. Of course, tons of amenities, 5 pools, 2 marinas, golf course, 12 plus parks, and only 5 miles to Ocean City. But here we are rolling in. This is off to the right. This is Southgate. A lot of those restaurants I mentioned before. But I'm going to turn right in here. So off to the right, this is one of the 55 plus communities called the Park at Ocean Pines. You know, that's a popular one. And there is one of the first biggest parks right across the street from here, which I'm going to go through real quick. So here we are in the Ocean Pines Recreation Park. You know, you can see the tons of tennis courts. I believe they set up pickleball there too, but off to the left, you know, you got the huge playground, and off to the right, there's fenced-in dog areas for like a dog park. But pretty big place there. But I'm gonna make a right out of there and go back on the Ocean Parkway. This is right back in the center area from Southgate. You know, off to the left is that big park area with the pond trails. I'm going to show you some more of that a little bit later, but we're going to cruise on through Ocean Parkway. There's a fire department on your right, and I'm going to go all the way back until some of those waterfront homes I was showing you on the map there. So while we're cruising along, I'll tell you a little bit of information too. Off to the left, you can see that blue house, kind of roundish looking. That's what I like about Ocean Pines, is it has a lot of different architecture. So a lot of quirky, some different styles, you know, A-frames. You can see circular, almost lighthouse looking homes to your more traditional kind of single family looking ones. But I think that's pretty cool about Ocean Pines. So I just pulled in off of Ocean Parkway into another little park. It's called Pintail Park, which is just nice. It has a few walking trails. It's canal front, so it's cool. You could bring, you know, the dog over here. A lot of the residents will walk across the street, and it's just a nice spot to take a stroll. So let's turn into one of the neighborhoods just so you can see some of the waterfront setups. They're all a little bit different. You know, there's a ton of different neighborhoods or communities inside Ocean Pines, as you can tell. Like this one's Pintail Isle. There's like Wood Duck 1, Wood Duck 2, and the list just goes on. You can see as we approach some of these homes that are kind of on with an open bay view, you know, some of these are approaching usually in the $1 million range and on up, give or take. And there's all different. That one looked like it was new construction. You know, Ocean Pines was established back in 1968, so there's all different age of homes back in here, some newer, some older. All right, we're keeping it moving. Next turn here is towards the Yacht Club, which has a whole community that surrounds that, which mainly are like townhome style, some condos, and there are some single-family homes there. All right, so we made it back to the yacht club parking lot. You can see it's pretty large building there. So they have a full service, very nice indoor restaurant, full bar, and they're known for their outdoor pool bar too. So they got a outdoor pool with bar, and it sits right on the marina, which has awesome views. And the yacht club restaurant, bar, and pool is open to the public. Of course, you get a little bit of a discount if you are a resident of Ocean Pines to get into the pool area. But there's a little shot of it. So right next door to the yacht club is Mumford's Landing, is another pool area. And I like this one. This one seems a little bit more kid-friendly. You can still have kids go in with the yacht club, which they recently allowed that not long ago. And just coming up to the side of Mumford's Landing, you can kind of see the boat launch here. You get a view of the marina. So just around the corner from Mumford's Landing and the yacht club, up on Yacht Club Drive, there's a bunch of housing back in here, mostly townhomes with nice water views. But this is where your second marina is, Pines Point Marina, and you can see that right to the left there, which that's a cool spot. Like I said, you can grab some food, beer, some refreshments, and just kind of chill there and watch the boats. So I hop back up on Ocean Parkway, going under Route 90 right here, and this is where the Ocean Pines Golf Club is located. All right, so we hopped on over here. This is another, this is the swim and racket club pool area. So it's another nice size pool. They have 4 tennis courts, and there's like a little beach area that you can rent and launch the paddleboards, kayaks in there. Alright, so just down the street, I hopped back on Ocean Parkway and just turned into the Ocean Pines Community Center, which this is a spot where you can stop in, and it has all the information on Ocean Pines, and you'll see this on their website, which I'll link below. But this is where they have a pretty large farmers market in the springtime into the summer, which that's something that you don't want to miss. But back in here, they also have the skate park, some basketball courts, a gift shop that you see there, their own police station. Alright, so back on Ocean Parkway, I'm rolling out in Northgate. This kind of gives you an idea what that looks like that I showed you earlier on the map. I'm going to head back towards the center of Ocean Pines. I'm going to make a left out of here. And this is right in the middle where that big pond and park area is, where I initially pulled in from the Southgate. So that is named Southgate Pond, and this right here is the Ocean Pines Sports Core Pool. So it's an indoor pool area, but you can park in here and actually walk out to the large park with trails. And something to check out while you're here is the Veterans Memorial Park that I'm going to walk you through. The last amenity, which is one of the ones I think is the best, is the Ocean Pines Beach Club, located on 49th Street in Ocean City, oceanfront. So they have a full restaurant, bar, a large parking lot with pool, and of course bathrooms. So it's a dedicated spot where you could go to the beach and hang out. So you do have to pay a little extra. If you're a resident, it's $215 per year. Non-residents, it's $525 per year, or it states on the website it's $45 a day. The pool is $10 for residents and $15 for non-residents. So it is open to the public. You can just pop in there. It just might cost you a little bit extra. And cool thing is, guests could actually have access to your membership too. All right, so that brings things to a close. That was a lot of information to cover, with Ocean Pines. It's a great community. And real quick, I just wanted to just go over maybe just a couple things that I like or maybe dislike too, to kind of really give you a feel of the community. So everything we went over, obviously has a lot of amenities for the community. It's close to the beach. I guess a couple things that I would say that me personally that I don't like, it's a big community, so there's Southgate, Northgate, so those are your main places to enter and exit. So the community, where it's so big, it can really be almost like maze-like when you're in there and you're not used to it. Obviously, if you live in there, it's easier to get around. But I've got to use my GPS on a lot of places when I go back in some of those areas. But you can imagine too, it takes a little bit of time to get out of the community. That's the only thing I can think of. I've heard some buyer clients in there mention that some of the houses seem a little bit too close together, a little bit too cluttered, which I can see. There's a lot of houses back in there. Every spot in there is not quite like that, so it really depends. Those are the two main complaints that I've heard, but I think the positive outweigh the negatives in that community, because obviously nowhere is perfect. That gives you a feel, and I think there's a good mix. There's a lot of people that live there year round, property owners that have a secondary home there, and of course you have some short-term rentals that go on in the community just because it's a great place. Ocean Pines also has great schools there too. Leave your experiences with Ocean Pines. If you live there, if you vacation there before, leave your experiences down below in the comments. So thanks for hanging around, and make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, so you don't miss any of the content that I come out with every week. Till next time, I'll see you soon.